First of all, I want to say thank you so much for Justin for being here with us today and to be our source person. Before we getting deep down to our interview, could you introduce yourself please to our audience?
My nickname is Justin, and I'm 19 years old, and I live in Mandalay, Myanmar. Mandalay is the city of Myanmar, and it is basically situated in the center of Myanmar.
Thank you, Justin. So for the first question is, as a citizen of Myanmar, what is the impact of this coup in your daily life?
For the youth in Myanmar, this coup has affected our daily lives in a really bad manner. If this coup hadn't happened, everyone should have now been vaccinated. We should have been on our tracks to our own lives. School would have reopened, but now because of this coup, everything is going down low. Before this coup, my whole daily routine was very good, organized. I did exercises and there were online classes, but after this coup, everything went downhill. So there were no online classes anymore. People, for me personally, I would stay home all day. It has affected my daily life, both physically and mentally. So physically, before this coup, I used to go out with my friends to the dance club and dance, which is a good form of exercise. But now I'm most of the time at home doing nothing, because there are police and soldiers everywhere searching you, and if you get caught with something relating to politics on the street, you are gonna be arrested. So mentally, because of especially youth like us, we are very worried for our future now. The school has been stuck since 1.5 years because of the COVID. I mean, it would have been on track, but now because of this coup, it has impacted so badly.
After listening to your story, I know how hard your situation is. I can understand how this coup gives so much impact both physically and mentally to yourself. And you said you're in a university now, right? As a college student, do you feel this coup is hampering the education system in Myanmar, especially since this coup took place in the middle of the pandemic? What is the impact of your education now?
It goes without saying, yes, it is very much hampering our education system. Before this coup, there were online classes, and we were on the track to reopening schools physically. But then this coup took place, and then everything went downfall. So Myanmar's education was not even even before this coup. We have only 10 grades, but it was on the track, and they were finally going to be 12 grades. Everyone was excited, but then this coup took place, and now everyone is stuck in their own academic year. For me, as a university student, I am still stuck in my second year in university, and I can't do anything about it. Students here are protesting by not going to the schools and university, and it shows a sign that we need freedom, because we are not going to attend or learn anything under this government, which is this cruel military junta. So for education, Myanmar's education has gone very bad. People are now very worried for their futures when it comes to education. Also, including me, I'm very worried what I'm gonna do in the future. I thought I was gonna just continue my education, continue my university, get a degree, get a job. But now I'm having second thoughts. I mean, everyone is. Because of this coup, everyone is stuck at what they're studying, and it's not going forward, not even online. So education wise, because of this coup, it has taken like a very education has gone like very worse, even the worst.
Oh my god, do you know what? First I thought Indonesian issues is the worst in Asian, like we have a big corruption, but after hearing this scope giving so much impact even in Myanmar education system, I probably changed my mind now. And I think Myanmar need more support. Does you get like support from the police there? Cause I read on the articles some police act brutally and don't protect their citizen like what they should do. Is it right?
I think like the whole everyone, the whole world knows that the police is not on the side of the people. When the coup started, people started protesting. So we first protested very peacefully, to even in front of the police, like we gave them food when they were like standing on the roads doing security in the like very hot sun. It was a very hot those were very hot days. It was summer, so we protested peacefully. We were even very kind to them, like we gave them food and water because we thought they were like very tired. We thought it would work, it would make the police turn like be on our side and not obey the rules of the greater generals above them. But that didn't work, so they started shooting at people who protested peacefully. People weren't doing anything. They were just like, doing what is done in a normal protest. Just let their voices be heard with their own voice, with banners, with your voice. But the police and soldiers started shooting them without even considering anything. They would just obey their orders from the military general, and they just started shooting people, throwing tear gases at them. Since then, like, everyone is not safe anymore. Everyone in Myanmar who protest, or anyone even who is caught like something relating to politics on their phone, they will get arrested. So in terms of safety, everyone except for the people supporting the military, everyone is unsafe, and the police and the soldiers, they can do anything, because right now in Myanmar there's like no rules. The police and the soldiers make them. You can see the police and soldiers everywhere on the streets searching, and if they tell you to like, hey, give me your phone, you have to do it. You have no choice because they have the weapons. So it's like they're making their own rules, and for safety it even goes without saying, like they can do anything to just to obey their orders.
I think that the worst part of this interview, when a country doesn't have a strict rules, because when they made rules only for the military and not listening to their people, like where's the democracy out there? So Justin, for the last question, what is your hope for Myanmar as a young generation who born and raised in Myanmar?
I have very high hopes that for this country, I think it will return to normal, but after we win, the people who have the urge for democracy, we will win, but it's just a matter of time. So for me personally, I believe that the military is surely gonna lose at some point. It's just how long it's gonna take. We don't know how long it's gonna take, because crisis like this takes some time. But I think after we win, it's just gonna be good for Myanmar, because we have finally destroyed any federation created by the military. If we win, after we win this, I think Myanmar is on the track to develop. We still have to build many things back, because because of this whole situation. There's like pandemic COVID situations. This COVID situations are getting worse. Even I had COVID once, but I've recovered. But you know, if there's no hope, how are you like gonna survive every day? So that's pretty much it. People in Myanmar like are just hoping to win as soon as possible. We're praying for like the PDF and the ethnic armed forces to win the war against the police and soldiers, and we're hoping for us to win and then get back on track, get Myanmar back on track.
Thank you, Justin. This is so heartbreaking for me. I hope everything is going to be better in Myanmar, and also I hope the voice of peoples can win the cup. Stay safe.